Hi guys, how's it going? Drew Shaw here with my trusty assistant Kieran. Today I'm going to be demonstrating the hip hinge movement, and this is something that's important in a lot of athletes as it will be quite prominent in deadlifts and other movements as well. Now the reason we're using the dowel rod today is this is a tool we use with something especially with younger athletes, just to make sure they get the right movement pattern before they get into loading the bar, and it's also something that we can use in any sort of environment, whether that's athletes who are just starting off or older athletes as well. And the reason we use a dowel rod is because it's really light and obviously it's straight, as you can see, and which is very beneficial when doing a hip hinge, because we want to look at a neutral spine position, and this really helps achieve that. And it's also quite helpful for the athlete as they can run through the process a few times with the dowel rod, and it can get them good movement pattern, and it can get them a good feeling of what they need to do before they go onto loaded bar, and that way we can avoid injury and adopt a good position once we're doing movement. So if we get Kieran to demonstrate for us, I'm just going to run through a few key points that we want to demonstrate. So first you look at the hand position, so this hand should be just behind the head, and this hand should be just above the waist here, as you can see. And obviously this position here is going to keep our posture well, and it's going to keep the shoulders back and chest nice and upright, which is a position that we want to adopt when we're doing movements such as a deadlift. And if you just start to engage in the movement, so if you stop just there for me, as you can see the knees are going to be slightly bent, and that's going to provide us with a stable base, and our feet position are going to be just below the hips, okay? Now as he starts to initiate the movement, you can see his back's nice and neutral, and the head shouldn't be looking up, as that's going to put pressure in the cervical spine. So we want to adopt a neutral position with our head to make sure that we keep that neutral position throughout the spine. And if he can just continues for the movement beyond its end range, so we can see here the dowel rod starts to lift off the lower back. Now if you're a coach, that's something you want to look out for, because that's going to be the point at which the athlete reaches its end range of motion. And if you've got a load on the bar, then this is going to be something that's going to put you at risk of injury. So if you come back up for me, Kieran, this bit here is where Kieran's going to want to stop the movement, as that's the point where his flexibility in his hamstrings, his glutes and his lower back is going to prevent him from reaching any further range of motion. So especially as an athlete, you can repeat this movement sort of 10 times, and this can be a good tool to get you into a good movement pattern. So Kieran, if you come up for me and just do the movement one more time. So here you can see keeping a neutral spine, flexion through the hips, and a bit of flexion in the knees as well to provide us with a good position. And this is obviously going to be the position which we want to adopt when doing a deadlift and all that, okay? So that's it for me, guys. As you see, Kieran's wearing the SF t-shirt, which is available on the website now. So if you want to pick up one of those, I'll link that below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.